So we have talked a lot about the launch of Black Ops 6. I have a lot of videos on it, and there are going to be more coming in the next couple of days before October 24th, and we actually get our hands and dive into the game. But I wanted to talk about something that wasn't the launch of the game. What actually comes next? What comes after the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Because we actually have a lot more information on this, and including Season 1, some of which we actually found out today, including the date that it comes out. So let me jump into this and show you what I'm talking about. So here is the tweet from Charlie Intel today saying, breaking, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 X Warzone Season 1 is reportedly set to start on November 14th. The date was included in emails sent out by the Little Caesars promotion. Here is the actual email. Congratulations, you have unlocked 15 minutes of dual XP plus a battle pass through the Little Caesars X Call of Duty promotion. Your double XP will be delivered to your Activision account on October 25th, in other words, the launch of the game. The Battle Pass will be delivered to your Activision account at the start of Season 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on November the 14th. Now, normally, I would say that this is not locked in, this is not set in stone, but the fact that this is on something promotional kind of locks in that date because they can't really do false advertising on a promotion like this. So that gives us a date. Now, what are we getting in Season 1? To understand this, let's actually start before Season 1. Now, the reason why I say that is we're actually getting a decent update before Season 1 happens on November the 1st. How do I know this? Because they have already announced that November 1st is when they are adding in Nuketown to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, why is it before Season 1? I don't know. I guess they want people to have their hands on this map very, very early. So it is coming on November 1st. In other words, about a week after the launch of the game. So that is coming before Season 1 actually happens. So then we move into Season 1, which as we found out today, looks like November 14th. And that number does make sense, and we'll get into that in a minute when we talk about zombies. But first, let's start out with the things we know are coming, and these were announced a while ago. Number one, ranked play. They announced that ranked play was going to be launched for the basically earliest time ever at the beginning of Season 1. So when Season 1 is introduced, we get ranked play. And keep in mind that normally this is like Season 2 Reloaded kind of thing. So this is very, very early on. So they are putting competitive into this game very, very quickly after launch. So if you're psyched for ranked play, you don't have to wait too long. But believe it or not, it is not just multiplayer that is getting ranked with Season 1. It is also Warzone. Finally, we will be getting big map ranked play. Yeah, you didn't hear me wrong. I know you've been waiting for it for a while, but it is confirmed that with the launch of Season 1, Raven will be implementing that with Warzone, which is interesting because that is when the big Warzone update is going to happen. So if you don't know what I mean by that, that is when Black Ops 6 is going to be implemented with Warzone. So today we got the update that adds the new Call of Duty HQ. Now this HQ separates Black Ops 6 from Warzone, but when Season 1 is added, they will be together as one. On top of this, the movement, Omni movement from Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be implemented there, as well as the new Create a Class system, perks, and things along those lines. And it's going to be the biggest update to Warzone in a very, very long time, as well as the implementation of the new weapons, attachments, perks, field upgrades, things along those lines. It's going to be a very, very big update. As well as that, we are also getting the new map, which is Area 99. Now, this is a resurgence map, not a big map. And as far as Area 99 goes, it's essentially a Nuketown facility. Do you ever wonder where the Nuketown maps came from? Well, Area 99 is the answer. It is a resurgence map, and I believe it is the smallest resurgence map ever made. Now, what's weird about this one is it's surrounded by desert as opposed to being an island, which does make it feel a little bit weird because keep in mind, I did play this map at Call of Duty Next, but they are going to be making tweaks to it. We played a very early build of it, so I'm excited to see when we get more information on this one. So we already talked about multiplayer, so let's go back to that one. Now, one thing that was leaked a long time ago was some returning maps, remasters, if you will. So the ones that have been heard of are Dig from Black Ops 2 and World at War as Courtyard, WMD from multiple different games, including Black Ops 4, and Black Ops Cold War, Yemen from Black Ops 2, Hacienda from Black Ops 4, Firing Range, which has been in a lot of Black Ops games, and finally Fringe from Black Ops 3, all of which have been found in files, and I wouldn't be surprised if any of these return within Season 1, but Firing Range would probably be my best bet. Now here's the thing, when it comes to multiplayer, they are following a tough crowd because Modern Warfare 3 did a very good job of putting out new maps and new content every single season until kind of the end for Modern Warfare 3. So I think people are really going to be expecting that. So not just old maps, they're really going to have to come forward with some new and exciting and good maps, and only time will tell if they are able to do that. We don't really know anything about those new ones as of yet. So zombies is where things are going to get a little bit up in the air. As far as zombies goes, we know without a shadow of a doubt that before the end of 2025, we are getting a new zombies map. They told us this on the Call of Duty podcast, but if we are taking what we heard today as gospel, and November the 14th is the day that season 1 is happening, it actually leaves us with 2 potential times where we could get this third zombies map. It could be on November 14th, or technically it could be at season 1 reloaded, which will probably be about a week or two before Christmas if that is the time frame that we looked at. So that would mean around December the 14th would be that potential time for season 1 reloaded, leaving us with 2 potential times to get that map. Now, on top of the map that we are getting, we also need the directed versions of Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, there's 2 versions of the maps that are coming out. There is the exploring version, in other words, classic zombies, where you go in and you discover everything for yourself. And then there is a directed version, which essentially holds your hand, locks you off at round 15 for zombies, and holds your hand all the way through the Easter egg, which will kind of help you get it done. That needs to come out too. So I'm guessing that season 1 would be when that comes out, and then season 1 reloaded would be when we got the new map, but I don't know that for sure whatsoever. And then we got all the little stuff. So first of all, new weapons. There's going to be new weapons coming with season 1, but I also believe that there's going to be like new score streaks and maybe even perks, field upgrades, things along those lines, like we saw with Modern Warfare 3. I would be very shocked if we didn't get anything like that. And I've heard leaks and rumors that things like the War Machine, hand cannon, and even dogs may be coming to the game, and I really do think the score streaks are pretty lackluster at this point. And of course, we are going to get the battle pass. It's already been announced that the battle pass is making a return, because if you pre-order the Vault Edition, you get the battle pass. Like we saw with the Little Caesars bonus, you get the battle pass. So that is 100% guaranteed going to be a thing coming with season 1. Now, what that theme is and what the operators are, I don't know. If I was willing to guess, I think we are going to find out at some point during the campaign that Alex Mason is still alive, and then very well, he might be the season 1 operator. But the one other thing I wanted to say is during the Call of Duty podcast, they said that during Black Ops Cold War, the post-season content, in other words, the cutscenes that we got throughout the various different seasons, were 100% canon. And to me, them saying that as saying that, hey, we thought this was really cool and we are going to be doing this again. So I would not be surprised whatsoever. In fact, I'd be willing to bet on it that throughout season 1, season 2, and beyond, we are going to be getting cutscenes that will be the seasonal and the continuation of the story for Black Ops 6, which I think is incredible. And of course, we will be covering on the channel. But for now, this is what we know of season 1. As we get more information, I will keep you guys updated, and I'm guessing it's going to be pretty soon after the launch of the game, and maybe even before that we actually do. So as always, if you enjoy the videos, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're